Hello and welcome back to our Pokemon Showdown battles. Today we have the Gallade team that we made yesterday, and you know what? I'm just going to start off by saying the webcam might be a little bit dodgy because at the moment it's being supported by a chocolate bar. So if it falls over, I'll try and notice that. If not, then blame the chocolate, not me. We're going to get straight into this. Team has not had any changes. The Showdown servers were being a little bit buggy not too long ago, so I hope we can find a match quickly. We do, okay, that's good. And we see an Absol, a Kingler, is it Choice Scarf Kingler? That could be scary. We see an Arbok, we see an Aerodactyl, a Dusknoir, and a Bronzong. So, Dark-type moves are our friend. What is he going to lead with? If he leads with the Bronzong, I really want to lead with Gallade. I'm gonna do it. Oh yes, give me that free bulk up. Please, please give me that free bulk up. So free. Toxic could be a thing. Oh, he went for Explosion straight off the bat, and he forfeits! Well, that was an interesting start. Okay, the bulk up probably allowed us to live that, actually. Oh my god. Oh my god. I don't know if it would have just straight up killed, because we were max HP. But the extra defense definitely helped. So, okay. This time we see a Sork, a Flygon, I can't believe we won that so easily, a Chloritzer, a Absol, a Quillfish, which I like to see, and an Emboar. Okay, Quillfish, I like seeing Quillfish a lot. I could actually see Quillfish or Flygon leading. I'm fairly confident in Gallade, actually. I could see Quillfish leading. Emboar. We can bulk up on this reasonably easily, because we're a Psychic type, so we might be scared out. I mean, he has free Pokemon weak to Psychic. If he expects the Psychic type move, he might go into the Absol. He does not have any real switch into this. His team is very weak to this Pokemon. He goes into the Absol. Okay, we get free bulk up. That's fine. I'm actually not going to go any further than that. I'm just going to Drain Punch. Admittedly, if he goes into the Quillfish right now, we just got played. He goes for the knockoff. We get the Justified boost, which is actually pretty good, and we're going to Drain Punch a load of health back. So that is good. We are max HP, max special defense. We have a defense increase, meaning I think we can take even like an Earthquake from a Flygon, unless it's banded. We are kind of relying on our Drain Punch, but we should be fine. We'll outspeed the Chloritzer and get to full health. We're specially defensive, so this shouldn't do too much. It does a fair chunk, but it's not enough. We can go for another Drain Punch, get some more health back. This is going well. This Gallade set is working just as intended. And we get another forfeit. I'm not gonna lie, I'm liking this Gallade set a lot. We haven't even had to use the rest of our team. This is what I was on about with this power. So, we see Venusaur, Typhlosion, Uxie, Hitmontop, Escavalier, and Chloritzer. Once again, Gallade can do a lot of work to this, and if he starts with either Hitmontop or Uxie, which is most likely leads, Gallade can do well against it. Chloritzer starts though. We're going to go for one bulk up. We can take any one hit pretty easily. Goes for a Scald. Thankfully he doesn't get any boosts. Is he... He's Life Orb. He's just max speed. He's actually running speed investment on a Chloritzer, which is weird. Scald crits, as long as it doesn't burn. It doesn't burn. We get the Drain Punch. We recover a bit of health. However, I think Scald is not quite gonna kill. We're gonna live on Bell, and he gets another crit. Back-to-back crits. Now that's a little annoying. That's actually really, really annoying. So, safest play is go into the Rotom and go for the Volt Switch. Even if he swaps, we will get a free Volt Switch and we will be fine. We will have the Switch initiative on our side. this seems pretty good. So I kind of want to go into Wheezing, because I know it's not our specially defensive Pokemon, but I want this thing burnt. I don't see him going into the Typhlosion. Although now that I've said that, I can't help but think that's a possibility. And our team really does get screwed over by Typhlosion. But we'll go for it. We'll just swap into our own Typhlosion if it comes to it. Okay, looks like we're swapping into our own Typhlosion. We're gonna swap into our own Typhlosion. He goes for the Eruption. We get the Flash Fire boost. Okay, this is a predicament. Our best bet would be the Focus Blast. So we'll lock ourselves into Focus Blast. We are Choice Specs and we miss. That sucks. We're gonna go into our Wheezing. I'm going to Pain Split. Okay. I was just very, very afraid of swapping. We'll go for the Flamethrower? Damn it, we are getting... Oh, okay, yeah. It makes sense to swap out at that point, it really does, but yeah, I was kind of just hoping he wouldn't. We'll go for a Pain Split, I don't... Oh, he goes for Extra Sensory, he's running Extra Sensory. See, I don't run that, so, yeah, that's... Yeah, that's a problem. He's probably locked into it. So we should be fine to lock ourselves into... What's he going to swap into? We're going to have to Volt Switch. He's going to Venusaur. Yep, that Venusaur is going to be a real problem for our team. The only thing we really have to get past it is Registeel, and Registeel is going to struggle. We need Stealth Rocks up though, so I'm setting Stealth Rocks up right now. He does get a Leech Seed up. That's not too much of an issue. We can go for a Seismic Toss. He puts us to sleep. Wow. Wow. I was not expecting to get put to sleep. I really wasn't. Giga Drain. You're not going to get past me, okay? Have Seismic Toss, that's a 4-hit KO. And Leech Seed is going to make that's just not even a KO at any point. I'm going to go into the Rotom and I am going to trick him into Giga Drain. So we're going for the trick. We're going to keep him in with Giga Drain. Oh no, we're going to keep him into Sludge Bomb, actually. But either way, this means Registeel can come in pretty nicely. There's no way he's just going to keep himself going for the fricking... the Sludge Bomb. He's swapping into something, but what is he swapping into? I don't know, but Toxic would probably be the best play no matter what. Hitmontop, yeah, I want that thing Toxic. Okay, that's good. Hitmontop is actually a real problem at this point, because we don't have anything left that can really deal with it. Yeah, that's really bad. So we'll go for a Seismic Toss. Bulk Up isn't going to matter, it doesn't matter what his defense is. All that matters is the fact that he is actually getting his attack a little bit higher, and that's a little bit scary. So we'll go for another Seismic Toss. It's not quite going to be enough to kill on the Toxic damage. He will die to Toxic this turn, though. We will go for the rest just in case he... Ooh! Ooh! We're actually... That went very well for us. In a way. In a way, Typhlosion's now going to come in and that's going to be horrifically bad. Or not. Or maybe I'm wrong. Okay, we're not going to wake up, though. Chloritza will go down to the... You know, if Chloritza does go down to Life Orb Recoil, that's kind of good. It sucks that we die, but it's kind of good. Now then, what is he going to go into? I'm going into Kabutops. I feel like it's time. Uxie comes out. We need to Swords Dance no matter what. Best case scenario, he goes for the U-turn. Knockoff. That could work. That gives us a weak armor boost. That can work. Okay, we're going to go for a knockoff. Doesn't do quite enough. That thing's so bulky. Just gonna go for another knockoff. No reason not to. Okay. Kabutops could do some great stuff here. So this thing. Stone Edge is our best bet. We have to Stone Edge. Stone Edge hits, we take it out. Oh my god. You see, I have one problem now. This Venusaur. We gave this thing a Choice Scarf. We did give this thing a Choice Scarf. If he outspeeds us now because we gave this thing a Choice Scarf, he shouldn't do. He's not speed invested. We missed Stone Edge though. And that is gonna be game. Missing that Stone Edge just cost us the game. We have to lock ourselves into Focus Blast. We're choiced. We have no way of getting past a freaking Typhlosion if we lock ourselves into a Fire move. We have to rely on every Focus Blast hitting and lowering special defense. We really do. we need more special defense drops. It's not even if I win like this, I won't be happy. Can I get another special defense drop? No. You know, we might actually take out the Venusaur if we keep landing these. I have never landed this many Focus Blasts in a row, just saying. Oh my god. I don't think we can beat the, Oh my god, we're still landing Focus Blasts! How many in a row is that? Okay, can we... Okay, well, yeah, he's Choice Scarf Typhlosion. He's gonna outspeed and win. That got very close, actually, because we landed so many Focus Blasts. But Choice Scarf, basically it came down to that Stone Edge miss. I probably should have went for the knockoff. If I'd have gone for the knockoff, we could have won. Because that didn't miss. But that was a close match. We'll go for another one. That match when, considering how badly it was looking, that actually, we nearly clawed that back, but that Stone Edge miss, god damn it. If we didn't have that one miss, we would have won that. Because an Aqua Jet would have 100% taken out Typhlosion from full health. We had a Swords Dance up. Choice Scarfing the Venusaur didn't matter in the slightest because we still outspared. I'm salty about that miss. I am very salty about that miss. It's also nice to know that the chocolate bar is still keeping the camera up because I was not paying attention to that. Right, we see Axelgore, we see Registeel, we see Magneton, I think I forgot his name then. We see Slowking, Medicham, oh that's pure power, and we see a Flygon. So, I know Medicham can run Choice Scarf sets, I also know Magneton can be like Magnet Pull and keep Steel types in, so Registeel has to be a little bit cautious about that. I don't see anything that's scaring Gallade a lot, so we're going to lead with Gallade and hope he leads with Registeel. He leads with Flygon, we're going to bulk up then. He does get a U-turn off, that's not too scary. Now he's going to go into whatever he feels is best to deal with this, which may be the Slowking. He goes into the Slowking. I am not too worried about that. I'm really not. I'm tempted to bulk up again. I don't want to get hit by a Scald though. No, we're just knockoffing. I don't want to get hit by a Scald. We get rid of his leftovers. Psyshock. If you're going for a Psyshock, however, I'm going to bulk up again. If that's the case, I'm happy to just bulk up again. Don't mind me. He goes into the Registeel on our bulk up. Okay, we can Drain Punch you, Registeel. We can. So we will. Before we get Toxicked. Double swap back into the Slowking. Ooh. Not what I expected. Was that for a Regenerator boost, or was it for... He's not choiced. I'm gonna bulk up again. Yeah, okay. We're just setting up on this thing's face. We'll Drain Punch again. Registeel goes down in one hit. That's when you know you're looking like you're gonna win. Registeel went down with one hit. That's a very bulky Pokemon. And there is the forfeit. So Gallade is doing wonders right now. The rest of the team, not so much. Okay, we're gonna have a lot of matches if this keeps going up with these forfeits. But we see an Emboar, we see a Flygon, we see a Virizion, we see a Sneasel, and a Loma Lola. hate that Pokemon. I hate saying its name, I hate everything about it. And a Bronzong. So Alomomola is definitely the scariest Pokemon on the enemy team. He is running I mean, once again, I'm leading with the Gallade. I have no fears with leading with the Gallade anymore. He has an Emboar, a Virizion, a Sneasel. They all just get annihilated by this Gallade. Bronzong, gonna go down to a knockoff or two, and we can easily set up on it. Flygon, we know doesn't do too much to us. If it's Choice Band Earthquake, we're in trouble. If it's not, then we're fine. Alomomola is like the only worry. And if we can set up enough bulk up so that we can just Drain Punch on it, we shouldn't have too much worry. So, I'm feeling confident in Gallade again. See, this is why I wanted to use this Gallade set this week. It really is. I just feel bad for the rest of our team. Oh, he leads with Alomomola. Oh. Now that I don't like. Yeah, I want to get Toxic on that thing as quickly as possible, so we're just going straight into the Registeel. I need to Toxic that thing. Nothing on his team other than Bronzong wants to take him a Toxic, because I can't Toxic that. If Bronzong does come out, I don't know what it's going to do to me, so I can get my Stealth Rocks up and Seismic toss it down, so I'm just going to go for a Toxic. Goes into the Virizion to take a Toxic. That doesn't like... Oh, Lumberry. That means that thing's probably Swords Dance, so we're going to go for another Toxic. And put it on a timer. Okay. Well, we're going to obviously go into Wheezing, because it resists both stab moves, so that just makes sense. That close combat kind of hurt, actually. We're going to go for a Sludge Bomb. Running the Zen Headbutt. Ooh. Is that actually enough? That is enough. Okay. Virizion goes down. That's a very scary Pokemon to get rid of, because that was a Swords Dance set. Okay. Don't like seeing that. Sneasel comes in. Sneasel? Why? I would burn it, but I'd rather get a Flamethrower off, to be honest. Sneasel, okay, okay. Now, I want to go and bulk up with Gallade. Because if we do get hit by a knockoff, I mean, it's not the strongest of Pokemon. We'd get the attack boost. We're gonna try it. Don't get me wrong, if there was a time for Gallade to mess up, it would be now, because I'm probably overestimating it a little bit, but we're gonna go for a bulk up. Alomomola comes in again. Okay. Okay. Do we spam bulk up at this point? We spam bulk up at this point. We're not gonna get past this. Oh, I knew he'd burn first time. Of course he'd burn first time. Just, of course he would. So we're just gonna keep spamming bulk up right now. It's probably our best bet. And that way at least we'll negate the attack going down from burn. He's running Psywave Bronzong. Sorry, what? That's not a thing. Stop that. Drain Punch gives us a fair amount of health back, considering. Considering the position we're in, we got a lot of health back. So we're gonna knock off, get rid of the Bronzong. Considering, like, we're burned, that did a lot. Because Bronzong's pretty defensive. So we're gonna Drain Punch. He's running a special set, but we're specially defensive. Drain Punch comes through, does not do as much damage as I would like. That did nothing. Why did that do so little? We're gonna Drain Punch again though, obviously. Yeah, that's really... Why is this defensive Flygon or something? Like, that didn't... Oh, I guess the crit really did matter then before. Burns. Burns are a thing. Our attack stat is not looking particularly nice. 429, so it's like we only have one boost. Which kind of sucks. We'll Drain Punch. We might live. Oh my god. Goodbye, Sneasel. Goodbye, Sneasel. This Gallade is so good. This Gallade is doing wonders. We're going to go for a Psycho Cut. We're obviously not going to live a Flare Blitz for an Emboar. Oh my god, the damage that we did to his team though, that's huge. That's actually huge. So we're gonna go into the Rotom and we are gonna go for a Volt Switch. Hopefully it should do a good amount. Does a fair amount, okay. I'm not mad about that. That seems okay. He's probably gonna go for another Flare Blitz, which makes me want to go into the Typhlosion. You know what? We're risky. We're risky. I feel confident. Yep. Okay. There we go. Flash Fire. This thing doesn't get Flash Fire back, so we can just Eruption, and this is still gonna do a good amount. Oh, that was a resisted hit. That's over. Yep, that is over. That is a win. So, I think... do we want to go for one more? Do we want to go for one more? That is the question. You know what, we'll go for one more. I'm enjoying this team. I'm having a good time. Let's go for one more. So, we see a Magneton, a Flygon, a Slowking, a Glalie, probably Mega, a Typhlosion, and a Scrafty. So I see 3 Pokemon that are weak to fighting, and that means I'm leading with Gallade. That's what that means. I'm leading with Gallade, and I'm clicking Bulk Up. I don't even care what they lead with anymore. I'm just doing it. That did a lot of damage. That might be Choice Band. Now, Typhlosion coming in scares me a little bit. But we're going to Drain Punch. He's got Hidden Power. He was expecting a swap, which is really, 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 really good for us. I can't emphasize enough how good that is. We're going to go for another Bulk Up, because he's swapping. Okay, there we go. He's playing into our hands. The Fool. We're going for a knockoff at +2. That's solid damage. That is solid damage. You're going to go for a Calm Mind? You think I'm going to let you Calm Mind? What? No. Get knockoffed. No. No. This Gallade set. Oh, I think Gallade needs to go to UU. I really do. Just watching this is insane. Thunderbolt, we're taking that. That was not something that should have happened. That was a 10% chance. That was not something I enjoy seeing. I think this is the Choice Scarf Magneton set then. He goes back into the Typhlosion. Bit of a strange play. I don't understand that play. Maybe he values the Magneton a lot in this match, but either way, we can now take an... Are you serious? Are you serious? Does this Magneton have all the Paralyze hacks? Like, seriously? I mean, Gallade's done his job at this point. Gallade... You know, that's really annoying, actually. That is really annoying. But we can go into the Typhlosion, and we can pretty safely... Oh, if he's Choice Scarf. We're going to go for a Flamethrower, not an Eruption. Because if he is Choice Scarf, he's going to outspeed us. At the moment, we're kind of bluffing the Scarf, which wasn't something I intended. I genuinely just came in thinking, oh yeah, we'll outspeed. Oh yeah, we'll be fine. But no, if he is a Choice Scarf Thunderbolt set, he may just be max speed with something. I don't really know what set he's running. Either way, we are now forced to swap into our Weezing. I'm not gonna lie, that Glalie is starting to look a little bit intimidating. Goes for an Outrage. He's a Life Orb. Another Outrage will take us down incredibly low. We're gonna Will-O-Wisp. Yeah. Another Outrage is gonna do some serious damage. Okay, yeah, that does some serious damage. We get the Will-O-Wisp, it lands, thankfully. We're not living this next hit. We're not. We're gonna go for a Sludge Bomb, but we are not living. Oh my god. We are living. We are living the hit. That's not something I expected. But that gives him an opportunity to Mega Evolve his Glalie without any worries. Or he could go into the Scrafty and allow us to Pain Split. I mean, his intention wasn't to allow us to Pain Split. It was quite simply he wanted to get a Dragon Dance up. But we'll go for a Will-O-Wisp, we'll get rid of his Lumberry, which he's obviously going to have. No, that means he's Shed Skin. Alright, we're going to go for a Sludge Bomb then. Our Black Sludge goes. Sludge Bomb's going to do some good damage. We get a crit. Crit may have mattered. Scrafty has like 115 on his defenses. That may have mattered. We'll Flamethrower on the Magneton. We're dead anyway. We are 100% dead anyway. He's going to Volt Switch into the Glalie. Now, I'm 100% going into the Typhlosion here. I'm going for the Flamethrower here. As he hadn't Mega Evolved yet, we should have outsped anyway. He goes for an Ice Shard trying to weaken our Eruption. We're not going for Eruption. We are in a very, very nice situation right here. I don't think we can get one hit by this Magneton. We outspeed anyway. He's not running Sturdy, he's running Magnet Pole, and that is game. So, this team worked amazingly well, considering. That one Stone Edge miss from the Kabutops kind of annoyed me. Makes me incredibly tempted to run Rock Slide instead, but that was just an 80% chance to win the battle that we didn't get. That's all that came down to. As for Gallade, one of the best Pokemon, I think, in the RU tier, without a doubt. That match just proved that every time. It just put in some serious work. The paralysis in that last game was unfortunate, but it still did amazingly. And you know what? I think that was some great battles. They were amazing battles. So if you guys have enjoyed this episode, leave a like below, hit that subscribe button down below, and without further ado, bye!